are going to study about different components of food. The food that we eat consists of different components or nutrients. Nutrients are substances that are needed by our body for proper growth and healthy body functions. We have multiple types of nutrients, mainly 6 main components: carbohydrates, lipids, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and water. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates provide energy to our body, which keeps us going throughout the day. There are 2 major types of carbohydrates: sugar and starch, which can be categorized as simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates are sugar, usually occurs naturally in foods like milk, fruit, and honey. Complex carbohydrates, they contain starch, which are made up of many sugars naturally present in the foods like potatoes, beans, and breads. The next category is of fats. Saturated fats are normally solid at room temperature, like butter and ghee, whereas unsaturated fats, they are mostly liquid at the room temperature. For example, vegetable oil. It comes to protein now. Proteins are needed by our body for muscle building and repairing the worn out tissues. Meat, fish, egg, and milk, these are the sources of animal protein, while pulses, soya bean, grams, and nuts, these are the natural sources of protein which are found through the plants. Here we come to vitamins. Vitamins are needed for the proper functioning of our body. Fruits and vegetables, they all contain vitamins. Vitamins are again divided into 2 different sections: water-soluble and fat-soluble. Water-soluble vitamins, which are able to dissolve in the water, like vitamin B and vitamin C, while fat-soluble vitamins are not able to be dissolved in the water, but they are soluble in the fat, like vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, and vitamin A. You can learn these all vitamins with the word big deck of cards, DECA. DECA will be easy word to remember the fat-soluble vitamins. Here we come to the minerals topic. Minerals, just like vitamins, minerals are also helpful for our body to stay healthy. Minerals are also of 2 types: macro minerals and trace minerals. Macro minerals, which are needed in large quantity, for example, you can see zinc, iron, calcium, sodium, etc. And trace minerals are needed by the body in very small amount. For example, iron, zinc, copper, iodine, etc. The next part is roughage or dietary fibers and water. Roughage helps in maintaining a healthy digestive system. Dietary fibers or roughage are of 2 types: soluble and insoluble. Apple, strawberry, peach, and rice. These are the examples of food items which are rich in soluble fiber, while we talk about whole grain, carrot, cabbage, turnip, and cauliflower. These are the examples of food items which are rich in insoluble fiber. If we talk about water, almost 70% of our body weight is water. It helps to transport substances inside our body, to absorb the nutrients from food, to regulate our body temperature, and also needed for various chemical reactions. Students, we studied about all the components of the food. Now here it is balanced diet. Our diet must contain adequate amount of different nutrients for our body to function. A balanced diet must contain fruits and vegetables, meat and fish, fats and sugars, milk and dairy products, bread and other cereals like potatoes, which contains carbohydrates. We studied in today's video 6 classes of nutrients, that is carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and water. Basic recommendation for a healthy diet includes eating a variety of food, reducing all the fat, increasing complex carbohydrates and fiber, but limiting salt, sugar and alcohol. That's all for today's session, students. Stay tuned for the next video. In the next video, we are going to study about the deficiency diseases.